Men and women speak freely, intentions clear. Grown minds only, respect in the air. Late night dialogue, let the realness spark.
Yeah, this is Gentleman Dog. Tap in with your host Onyx.
After work, after dark.
Yeah, men and women talk.
No games, no.
Shooby-doo. Good morning, and good morning. Everybody's here. Yeah. Shooby-doo. We are live. I think I better start looking for that outro button soon.
Right.
Do you see it? Do you see it now?
Reality TV.
Oh my God. I'm like, where is it? Where is the button? Where is it? It's right.
Mayday.
Oh my God. Right, that part.
Push the button.
Even
Push the button.
just leave the studio didn't work. I was just like, ugh. Anywho, good evening, and good evening. Thank y'all for being here, man. I see y'all. The grown folk them is in the building. That's what's up. Let's see who's in the building thus far. QP in the building.
QP.
Hey man, don't be blaspheming up in here. Come on, Raider Nation. Oh yeah, y'all can celebrate because y'all gonna get first pick at the draft party.
That's all I get.
No is in the building. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
No.
Shooby-doo. Yeah, down with the Raiders. What?
Wow.
D Serious. Okay. What up? I like that name. D Serious 14. D Serious. Let's get serious.
Maybe is it D serious or is it desirous? I don't know, man.
Oh, you know what? Don't
know. My fault, man. I can't stop doing this. I mean, just like, well,
why you gonna pick on the country in me right there? The D Serious.
Yeah, because that's what I saw first too. But then,
oh my God.
D Serious.
Anyway, they are chiming in. That's what's up. Boys in the building. Double up. Right. What up? Rev is in the building. Pittsburgh in the building. That's what's up. Says, what up, people? I see you.
Busy up in there. What up, Busy?
What up, man?
Hey, wait. Wait, where my pen at? It is D Serious. My bad. Oops.
Look, she said it's me, Dez.
That's brother. That's my little brother.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit, we both said. Okay.
Oh, wait. Desmond, that's who that is?
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
We got the straight to do it now. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Okay. Did he leave? Oh wow.
Where did this guy go?
He ran off the stage like we on Maury Povey. I don't believe this, Maury.
Right. Where you go?
He better not be in the back just laying on the floor crying and doing.
Hey, the cameraman that usually chasing them over there knocked out.
Yeah. Here we go.
What up, Desmond? You've been on this show how many seasons ago now?
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess I had to reach out to T-Mobile and get me a beanie cap, huh? No.
T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
Oh, you
maybe that wasn't good enough. No, he's supposed to make me a beanie cap, man. But since T-Mobile ain't always gonna match, maybe I could put on a gentleman beanie, with the ball on it and everything.
That head must be cold. Is that a sign your head is cold?
I think he had a hat on. He took it off. I think he was just
right.
No.
Like, I'm confused. Are
you? He making
I'm
statements.
I'm messing with Desmond right now.
Oh.
Better yet, let's just keep it who that, baby. Who that?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, let's keep it who that. Because
go.
Desmond was supposed to make me a beanie. Huh? He said, I got you.
Huh? Please get him a beanie. Please.
Look, I didn't
get made a beanie.
On the cruise and everything. I had to get it from who that?
And T-Mobile.
The gentleman.
Yeah.
T-Mobile. T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
Grown man wear pink too. Remember that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you, though. Okay, let's continue on now. Back to the studio. MD in the building. What I say? Chocolate Girl is in the building. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And disrespectful. You are disrespectful. That's a fine, sir. When I see you, that's a fine.
Yeah, I've been told I've been fine my whole life.
Got it.
Whatever, QP. Whatever. You ready to lose some money? Let me know when you're ready to do some bets, because I got some big numbers for you. How about that? Anywho, welcome to Gentlemen After Dark, a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. We are here. Happy New Year to those who weren't here last week or the week before. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Right. Saints in the building. Shouts out to my little brother Saint.
That's Doughboy with him.
That intro, intro music and the logo. Not the one that's in the corner pocket right now, but maybe let's do this. That one right there, corner pocket, upper right corner pocket. Compliments of my little brother Saint, man. Thank you again. Appreciate you. Brought a little spark of life to Gentlemen After Dark with a new approach. So we are moving and grooving and growing and glowing. That's for sure. Shouts out to Superb Stogies, our secondary home, where we were able to spend a little bit of time with some grown folk last week, Friday. Thank you to my staff. I said my staff.
You said staff. Staff. Okay.
Thank you to my staff, my panel, the Chocolate Droppers, Lolo, Snoopy Cliff Mello. He's going to be tapping in here soon, I'm sure. We had a nice hour and a half, almost an hour and 45-minute conversation, man. Great questions on the board. Fun times. If you have not had an opportunity, man, you want an opportunity, come on out and meet the Gentlemen After Dark crew, live and direct, some of us anyway. It is a cigar lounge, so if you don't partake in the smoke, we understand. Other than that, put your mask on and breathe deep. Breathe deep.
Wow.
Doobie. Oh my goodness. Anywho, let me go ahead and introduce our panel tonight. Y'all know him. If you don't know him by now, that means that you are new to this here show. But I know you know him. So we just gonna start from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Let's go ahead and get it in. Da-da-da. He is here all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. It's our very own Christian Dingling.org.
All right. Go ahead.
Even in the new year.
Go ahead. Get it out of your system.
Right.
Cheers.
Christian D-I-N-G Aling.
Oh, wow.
It's the dude, Devin. It's the dude, Devin.
I don't even know who voted me to be the CEO, but I think
not only is he a member.
Oh, my goodness.
He's the CEO as well.
Oh, man. Looks like she's sipping on some scissor. It is our very own. No, not you. What's that? Cough medicine? Coffee.
The recipe.
The recipe. Okay. It's our very own left turn, or is it just Lolo's turn? It's Lolo's turn.
Lolo's turn.
Lolo's turn. Auntie Lolo's in the building, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
They come as a pair, Nestle's Crunch. One is the Rice Krispie and the other is the chocolate. It's our very own the chocolate.
We'll take it.
The chocolate droppers.
Yeah. That's right.
Hey.
We'll take it. Oh man, and I will say this: if you guys know that True had a accident a few months back, It looks like she's almost 100% healed. I think she had 99.999 because I seen her dancing on some of them videos, and the footwork was back
afterwards,
in full
but
effect.
80%. Yeah.
80? 80. Okay. As your legal counsel, we'll take 75. 75.
Yeah, yeah 70. Yeah.
75.
69.7.
69.7. Do be do. She in the cut, somewhere in the cut, all the way from the south side of Arizona. It's Fuego Fuego.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Fuego.
Fuego.
Hey, Fuego.
Fuego.
Last but not least, I don't know why, but
This guy.
Brother Abdul Rahid, fallen star himself.
Muhammad.
Muhammad. Look,
Muhammad.
What's up?
Hogmog himself. Doughboys in the not remix. You done change your name to remix?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
my
Haji.
God.
It's the remix.
I like remix. Okay.
hey, you got any bean pies, my brother?
Hey, not today, man. You know, my chef kind of took the week off. You know what I mean? I got you next week, though.
Brother Al Mumet himself. And last but not least, it's your very own. It's me. It's your boy Onyx. Well, some of y'all, boy. Anywho, Struggle, I see you, man. Adrian, aka Sir, I see you.
Hey,
Thank y'all
Struggles.
for being here. We appreciate you. Tonight, we're going to jump right on in. We're not going to go right into what I want to talk about. We're going to have a little fun first. And let's start it off. So I got this message from, actually, it came from Adrian himself, Adrian Jennings, a couple of weeks ago. Sent me a little screenshot. I'm going to share the screenshot with you guys, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. If you are not, I think with my new specs, I can read it for us. Y'all ready for this? Yeah. Oof. No, I might have to blow up the screen my own self. I'm gonna have to blow up the screen my own self. But anywho,
I got hungry already.
What is that? First date?
Oh, I thought it was just a menu. I'm trying to see. I'm hungry. Go ahead.
Stay on the left side. Stay on the left side.
Okay. So this came by way of social media, of course. You know, social media always trying to control what we think, how we feel. But it says a viral list claiming to show places women refuse to go on a first date. 28 places are listed here, y'all. 28.
That's crazy.
Some of these places I got problems with. Like, really? Really?
You might well just go to bed then, because that's the only thing left.
I mean,
Well,
The movies,
it looked like 28 women I ain't gonna date.
honestly, we can't see.
Wow.
okay, I'll read them off to you.
Wow.
Y'all
there
testing
you
my
go.
spectacles, huh? Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church. Well,
Hey,
Starbucks,
church.
coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, and they said Netflix, Hulu, etc. How about Tubi?
Because that's what you're looking like when you
Tubi for the win.
Tubi.
Tubi all day.
You be laughing all night, man.
Somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bars, a bar just for drinks.
Not even a Waffle House?
You can't go to Waffle House.
We can't do.
I mean,
Waffle
that's
House.
entertainment. You might see a good fight up in there. I mean, fight night. You know,
Sports events.
Not even
What's
a
wrong
sport
with
event.
people?
That's crazy.
What's wrong with people?
Right. I don't get
There's
it personally.
nothing else that you can do. If I'm trying to.
Well, I mean-
My first date was the movies.
I mean, I guess that leaves what the ice box,
the library,
Louis
Hey, at least they
Vuitton,
didn't say the beach. They didn't say the beach.
Gucci, the mall. all the places where you have to spend a lot of money is what it sounds like to me.
There's some money spending places on the list too.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, Cheesecake Factory, you can go in there and spin up a bag, boy. You, hey, hey,
Go
don't
ahead,
get
book.
twisted.
I remember when Red Lobster used to be one of the places, you know, a nicer place to go to dinner.
Hello.
And this was for a first date, right? Is that what it said? For a
Right.
first date. See, here's the thing. It's a first date, so some of those like we're not going to my house. You know, I get it, but I think what they're trying to say is they want you to spend X amount of money on them to make it a good date, which is BS.
Yeah.
Total BS. And people who fit in that category, all I'm gonna say is I feel sorry for you because you're missing
He
out.
ain't the one.
You're missing out on a lot of good. I've had some great first dates that were all up in there.
Right.
That might be like the 25 and under list right there. Where's the 40s and up list?
But, okay, and what he said is valid, but what I'm still trying to figure out is if you don't want to go to any of these places, no matter what your age is, what are your options to go?
I told you, Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
They want to go to Motel
Turks and
Sticks.
Caicos, the Bahamas.
Not on
Scott.
first date. Negative.
Snooty Fox.
If we
Not
can't
the
go bowling,
snooty.
if we can't go bowling, then hit the Waffle House.
Right.
No, we're
Have
not
a
going
great
to no. We're not going to no Bahamas on the first date either.
Or if we can't meet for coffee, what's up? Coffee?
That's crazy.
I don't know who this is relevant to, but it's not relevant to any of my friends. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I can't relate. Can't relate.
I don't even want to date any woman that don't want to go to none of those places on the first date except the house. I get that one, but the rest of them, if you don't want to go to them, we don't even need to talk. Because first of all, Applebee's got the 2 for $20. Okay, let's get that out the way.
25.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're feeling a little froggy, you can add your little drink, your little alcoholic beverage or whatever. You know.
Not only that, Red Lobster got the all-you-can-eat crab legs.
See what I'm saying?
Dang it.
See what I'm
I
saying?
would say no to Red Lobster simply because I don't like Red Lobster. But the gym, what's that all about? You eat all that, we gotta go to the gym. I don't know.
How about number 16 that said church? We're not going to church on the first date, huh?
No, that ain't happening.
Alvin said, just ask her where would she like to go.
No, I like what
No,
Daryl. I like what Daryl. If she like you, if she really feeling you, she's gonna go wherever.
Right.
Or she's trying to get to know you. I mean, all those places are cool spots to me for the most part.
Just
to have a conversation while you're doing something. Get to know that.
I went on a first date that was absolutely free and had a great time. One of the people that's in the projects mentioned it. It was called the Japanese Tea Garden in, I believe it was Austin, Texas. It was completely free and it was beautiful, a great time. A little hot outside, but didn't cost a dime and had a great time.
Right.
There's a lot of places like that.
And then another thing, if a woman is choosing a date or for a first date, does that not exhibit weak leadership skills? Because ain't I supposed to pick and plan this? Ain't I supposed to be the one leading this?
It didn't say that these are places women are.
I like that, Daryl.
Yeah.
Not
now
necessarily.
that makes sense, Daryl. That makes sense.
Here, let me read it. Shouts out to Nika Neek Pittsburgh in the building. Thank you for being here. Daryl says, I don't know if I should read his comment, Let me put my peanut hat on and then I he says, if a woman make you spend money on her on the first date, she really don't like you. If a woman like you, you can go to the park or to the beach with her with a portable box and maybe a glass of wine, and she will be all right. She'll be right with you. Yeah, I agree. We keep seeing this. And unfortunately, we know that there are some ladies who think like that hot list of 28 do not take me's. But like I think it was Hakbar Abdullah Doughboy said,
Muhammad.
Bob Shabab.
Like you said though, if this can't be the ladies in their 40s and up, because there's absolutely, and maybe it's just me, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with Applebee's, if you ask me. I mean, you know, I know they got some good burgers there too.
Somebody said on here that they've declined, and they have declined Applebee's. So you can go there for a drink. You can go there for a drink.
Every vote counts.
Okay, so every vote counts. That's right. Let's talk about Sizzler, right? Because Sizzler and that didn't make the list. I'm surprised.
Sizzler,
Sizzler.
Well, they said buffet, and Sizzler's kind of like a buffet. I'm kind of no on a buffet.
I'll take that. I like Sizzler personally. Double Malibu chicken,
only if I can
baked
get their
potatoes, fully loaded, side salad. Keep bringing the bread because I want the toast.
Absolutely.
and raspberry toast, raspberry tea.
That raspberry tea be busting.
Come on, man.
And you would think that a buffet is the perfect place, because this is our first date, I don't really know you. I don't know if you like pizza, chicken, noodle, you know, Asian cuisine, sushi. If we go to the right buffet, I can't miss.
And I get to see what you like.
I mean, even leading up to the first date, you do ask them questions on what do you like to eat.
Yeah,
but you do ask them questions to feel where you want to plan, where you want to take this person on a date.
Yep, that's when I say fruit of the loom.
Draws.
The first date is your first quiz, right?
Right.
Especially for the fellas. If you've been doing your homework, you've been chit-chatting with a little lady, you know, you might have talked to her every day for the first week, maybe 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Right? 2 weeks. So now by now you should know her last name, where she grew up at, what she like to eat, her food allergies, right? You should know some stuff. Her favorite color,
right?
She got some kids.
Yeah.
And now we gonna know, is we going to Sizzler or do we got to go to Fleming's on the first date? Is we going to Fleming's or are we going to Eddie V's? Are we going to Eddie V's or are we going to Mastro's or Maestro's, whatever you call it? What are we doing, right? This is supposed to be the time that we get to know one another.
Are we going to Yardbird?
We what's that word? Courting that we talked about last week. This is that courting process. Like I want to get to know you, not you get to know how many Ben Franklins or George Washingtons or Hamiltons I got in my pocket or not, because we might not be able to eat. I don't know. Let me just cook you something.
Oh, you can't. I can say this: we not going to no place that has a menu that says market value. If it ain't got no, if it ain't got, you know, if it ain't got no prices over there, we ain't going.
Yeah. Hey, keep driving.
What about a walk on the beach and we end up at the hot dogs on the stick?
Hey, you winning. You winning.
You know what I'm saying? Get a lemonade, hot dog on the stick. You know, we conversating, having a good time.
It's about.
I mean, speaking of on a stick. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I mean, that's a great first date to me. You know what I'm saying? You know.
What y'all missing the point? What that say? Go back.
Who missing the point?
You just had a.
Berdina.
Berdina said y'all missing the point.
The split is irrelevant. It's about the connection and the communication.
The spot. Yeah, I think she's trying to say the spot's irrelevant. It's about the connection and communication.
Yeah. Well, I know the fellas don't, you know, we know that. We ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
We trying
we ain't missing the point. Y'all missing the point.
Like they said, no movies. Okay, I take no movies for 100, Chuck. No movies on the first date. Why?
Okay.
Because you got to get into the theater and I'm trying to get to know you, so I need to talk to you. I need to.
Now, for a very first date, that does make sense. You got to think about it. You do want to kind of converse and talk to that person.
Hey,
so,
but
our very first date with no movies.
Now we could go bowling.
The movie
Nope.
shouldn't be it though. If you go to a movies, or after you go to like that could be a combination with something. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
go to a movie and then go somewhere else. So I still
Okay.
don't see a movie being out of the picture based on what you got planned before or after that.
It really
Okay.
depends. If they didn't had a good conversation, they're like, you know what, this movie coming out Friday. Oh,
Right.
I want to go see that. Then y'all
That's
should
what
go.
we
You
did.
know.
Right.
And then when you go see it, then y'all got
Right.
something to talk about after the movie. So y'all go and get a couple of
Mhm.
drinks or whatever. Like, how you like this movie?
Or then, or then she come to your house and you tell her to drive.
Well, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, you mind driving?
Yeah, you mind driving?
Trash.
Even though the
JP,
movies,
JP,
even though the
don't
movies down the street, we gonna go 10 miles that way.
JP, don't start no soccer match over there now.
Hey. You're gonna
Talk
see that
about it.
whole screen just shake. Like, what happened?
Right.
I'm fasting right now. He better be lucky.
And I saw that. I'm like, man, leave it alone. Leave
I'm
it
in a
alone.
Or are
spiritual
you're
right now.
you're
better be
fasting from violence or what?
lucky. All of the
No.
above.
Don't leave it
Okay.
alone. Leave it alone,
Okay.
though. Keep driving, though.
Hey,
Now-
I don't respect his shins at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh, hey, ow.
I didn't see Costco's on the list.
Hey, $1.50 hot dog is bomb.
$1.50 hot dog, pizza
with a drink
and a drink.
Hey.
Let's go.
You can have as many as you want.
Then you can walk the store and walk it off.
Yeah.
What'd
you say, Lolo?
Lolo?
What'd you
We
say?
didn't hear you.
She
What'd you
tripping.
say?
You on mute? What'd you say? Still on mute. Can't hear you.
Is she asleep?
Unmute your button. Unmute it. We can't hear you, mama.
We can't hear you, sis. What's going on? Technical
So
difficulty?
let me translate. What she's saying is she ain't going to no damn movie. You ain't coming to her house,
Right?
and she ain't going to no Costco's. Just nod your head and blink twice if I'm right. Okay, all right.
She's right, baby.
Do you agree with you again? No, that's a switch.
He said if y'all ride a motorcycle, y'all can both ride side by side. Y'all can go meet at the hot spot and have a good dinner.
See, that would be a good date, especially if she ride motorcycles. That would be a nice date.
I'm back.
Welcome
There
back.
she go.
Now, what was you
Maybe
saying?
she put
sis?
your glasses on so you can see the button.
I thought you were asleep.
No, it's a long cord and the mic was on the floor. I guess I stepped on it unknowingly.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
No, so Doughboy pretty much movies, no. Coming to my house, no. Red Lobster, only because I just don't like Red Lobster. But I just think that a lot of that, what people are saying, or that list is not so much as what that they don't want to go there. They trying to see what you up to instead of just being, taking it one step at a time. It's the first date. Like, it's the first date. I don't want to go to Fleming's or somewhere like that that's going to be long. I like my first dates to be possibly short. And if we want to extend it, we can. Because if I don't like you and I'm not feeling you, I want to be able to leave. And I'm not going to try to walk out and make a scene at like Fleming, But if you're somewhere where you can extend the time, you're having a good time, you want to go do more, whatever, and it morphs into whatever, that's all good. We might end up at Denny's. I love their hamburgers, but I don't think you should put a where we went as your bar. Your bar should be how we clicked,
Communicate.
how we
talk?
got along, how the vibe was. Do I want to see this person again? This is a first freaking date. It's not marriage. You ain't there yet.
Why we just can't park a lot pimp?
Jesse said you don't even like the biscuits.
The biscuits.
That's all I like.
I'm hungry. Y'all stop playing.
That's all I like is the biscuits.
So this just came to me. I think on the first date you should set the bar low. That way you have a chance to elevate and have some climax going on. Because if you start up here and I just got a good check this week and I take you to Steak 48, well, the next couple weeks might not be so good. So now you're setting yourself up for failure.
And then when you go to celebrate a birthday or something special like that, where are you going to go if you already been to these?
Right. Now you got to go to the Bahamas, or you got to go to Cancun or something like that, because you've already been to all the 5-star hotel restaurants in your area. So now you got to go somewhere. Like, okay, we got to go to Jamaica for our birthday.
Right.
But
it's real cheap to go to the Bahamas. Like it's real cheap to it's very cheap to go to the Bahamas. You can get one of those projectors and put the beach up on your wall and cut on some oceanic sounds.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can go to the Bahamas.
Don't let me out.
This guy.
Can I ask a question?
That's not really a bad idea, though.
Can I ask a question? First date. Who was the first date about? Is it the guy? Is it the girl? Who's the first date about?
The possibility of them.
Yeah, it's a possibility of them. Yeah,
I think it should be both.
It's going to be a second date.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, when you plan a first date based on we. That's you, that's me. Not you, not them, but us, we, the plural, the double. Plan a date where you can interact with each other, learn about each other, the place, or actually execute some of the things that you've learned already leading up to that date.
Hey,
now, don't take my word for it.
Paint and sit.
Sipping and painting. Yeah.
I can go for some devil eggs
Coloring
right
with crayons and
that don't sound too bad.
Hey.
Verdina said it's about do y'all have
having a connection.
Right.
Period, point blank. Period.
Because if y'all don't have chemistry, why are y'all hanging out and spending time together anyway? If you don't, something has to be there to make y'all want to hang out with each other. If not,
but like you
said, gonna get
used. That all comes from the phone conversation.
What conversation?
The phone conversation.
Or just whatever the conversation is prior to their first date. It should be based on, it shouldn't be too in-depth, but just like kind of scratch the surface, find out what this person is into, and say, well, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take you on this date that's going to be conducive to what you're into, and we can enjoy it together. Next time, I'll take you somewhere I like, or vice versa.
Hey, do y'all remember if y'all watched MTV called Hell Date?
Yes. Oh, my God. That show was crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what I can say is, if there's anybody out there that plans on dating Doughboy, just go back and watch the last 3 seasons, and you'll know where I stand when it comes to dating. Okay, let's just get that out there. That make it easy for
you. Doughboy said left side of the menu, or is it right side of the menu?
I'm gonna mute my mic.
Stay on the left side.
Snoopy Cliff Mello in the building. What up, though? He in here.
What up, man?
Hey,
what up?
I want to hear what Mello got to say.
Yeah.
About.
Okay, we're gonna catch him up real quick here, Mello. The question is, well, not even a question. I read a list of locations, 28 of them to be exact, that were listed as places that women do not want to go on a first date.
Damn it,
Those
boy.
places included Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc. They forgot about Tubi, but somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bars, a bar just for drinks, Waffle House, sports event.
That doesn't leave any damn thing.
Thank you.
So what they saying, they don't want to go out on a date.
They want to go to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go take a nap.
Or talk on
We
the
want to go
phone.
night-night.
Right.
We want to go night-night. Night-night.
That's everywhere.
Should be doing
for nothing.
I don't know what to say.
Look, and then what you got to say? Bye.
Yeah. I guess we ain't doing a damn thing.
We tried it. We came, we saw, and we failed. You know.
Hey, Daryl said,
hey, the carnival wasn't on there.
Right.
Carnival, was it? No.
The beach neither. The beach
or the
neither.
fair.
The beach
or
wasn't there neither.
Costco's.
Beach museum.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go. Yeah.
Home
The
Depot.
library. The library.
Home Depot.
Yeah.
Home Depot. You go to Home Depot, you know what's going on after
You
that.
know.
Yeah,
You
buddy,
gotta
there's a rope.
You gotta go test
You're
run
not
windows.
intelligent.
Oh yeah, because if I'm fixing roofs already on the first day, you know what's going on the set. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Probably gonna be some more work if you're working on the roof. The second day gonna be a roof job too. Until you get through.
Mr.
Yeah,
D
but
said, I like the gym because most people are not physically fit.
Damn it, boy.
Contrary, I don't know about the gym because I be seeing these folks that at the gym and they be having a phone like this.
Yeah.
Looking at them cakes.
Taking them poses in the mirror at the gym. But sorry to disappoint you, but
I don't want to go to the gym getting all sweaty.
Everybody in there making content. They're not even working out. Everybody like,
exactly.
They're not even working out. They just
Well,
content create.
these phones are getting heavier, so it kind of do work out the biceps if you do it slow and get the right angle.
Yeah, they got the right angle, all right. They hold it right there to the snap. I'm at the gym getting it in. You've been looking the same size for about 2 years now.
Do 5 reps and cut the camera off with some music playing.
Hey, like I said, they didn't say nothing about parking lot pimping. You could be in the parking lot. I got a drink.
Hey, Costco, they give out samples so you can go and eat.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I mean,
I got a bottle. We can sit here and talk.
I mean, that parking lot pimping, that's actually good. If you find a nice spot by the beach around about 5, 6, 7 o'clock where that sun just about to set, get your little fire going or something, that's real intimate.
Hey,
and
not only that, it's a spot at the beach. You go sit on the rocks, hear the water hit the rocks, and just sit there and conversate.
Or if you get late enough, you can go to the lifeguards spot and
Hey.
Make sure you bring a blanket.
We want to thank everybody for being here tonight at Gentlemen After Dark.
Yeah.
We do. All right. We're going to move on from here. A nice picnic would be nice, though. I remember them days.
Hey,
picnic baskets.
Right. I haven't been on a picnic in a while.
Picnic basket.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do that.
It goes to the creativities. Right. So tonight, you guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about femininity versus masculinity, the gender war. It's a war out there. It really is. But why is it? I was watching, a few podcasts over the last couple of days. We men, we women, we men and women, we're having a really hard time coexisting with one another. Except for, when it's time to what's the words? Packa. Yeah. When it's time for the moo to go up, we can coexist. But matter of fact, you know what? Let me just ask this question and we just get this party started. Dun, 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 dun. Why are we so quick to hear with our emotional ear? What do I mean by that? I know we started talking about it last week, ladies, the tone that men take with ladies, some of the tone that the ladies take with the men. Most times when we are listening, we're listening emotionally speaking. We're not really listening, but we in our feelings. Why? Why are we so quick to hear with our emotional ear?
Maybe it's the delivery. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. If your delivery went right to my emotional point, that's what you're gonna get.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a start.
I think as a society, we lack emotional maturity. I took a whole class with the city of Los Angeles entitled How to Say No. And it was about in supervision how to tell your subordinates that no for whatever. And I mean, it was a whole thing. I was like, wow, it lasted an hour and a half of straight class. So we've come to a place, and I know we talked about this on the show about sometimes being blunt. Well, guess what? In societal ways now, at least in America, professionally, that class right there, if it didn't show you anything, it showed you that they're trying to tone everything down. They're trying to water everything down because people can't handle anything anymore. The maturity, the emotional maturity is lacking all across the board on so many levels that, I got to figure out a nice way to tell you, due to your insubordination, you are no longer working here. Unfortunately, Mr. Johnson, when you pulled that gun out, it just wasn't such a good idea. So, we're going to have to walk you out right now. Take your time.
Right.
I mean, really, like, I get it. And there are instances, of course, where you do want to be more diplomatic, but come on. That's where we are.
You have to, it's how you said it to make it sound good, to make it sound like professional is what you said, to get them out the door easier instead of them coming back with you violently.
Well, you might have missed it when I said you had the gun and you this and that. What I'm saying is it's not always, there's a time for everything. And I do believe there's a time where you just need to kind of punch them in the face with your words. I do believe that there is a time. But for the most part, this society cannot handle the emotional maturity is gone. I had a leader in my life that said something to me that I thought was just egregious. And the best thing I could do at the time was walk away. I knew me. I walked away. But a lot of people wouldn't do that.
There's you mentioned a class that you had at my main job. They teach for the supervisor emotional intelligence, which I had to bring up in our club meeting one time. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because you have to. It works both ways. When you have to reprimand, when you have to motivate, because everybody is different. And I use this analogy all the time. The best coaches aren't the best coaches because they can draw up X's and O's. Because for the most part, whatever sport you are, everybody runs the same play. But you may have a certain amount of superstars who have egos, and you have to learn how to reach them emotionally. You gotta get those superstars and role players to play together. So just like with people and relationships, there's certain things that you have to be able to get your girl in the mood, to get her to cook, and you just can't come at her certain ways in any way. And your friends the same way. If you're a boss, the same way. If you want the best out of people, you do have to emotionally connect with them. Now there are triggers that you have to learn and that comes with learning your people too. Because you just can't you may talk to this guy a little sterner, but the next guy you may get punched in the throat by saying you can say the same exact thing, but to that person, no, you ain't gonna play that. Anton Daniels learned that talking to Corey Holcomb.
Before you go in, let's do a little testing. Because we're talking about the sensitivity level of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's most of us that are sensitive. I just wrote a couple of letters. I'm going to pop them up on the screen for you. I want to see who can relate to these letters.
DEA?
No.
I can't relate to them. I don't know about the DEA.
I can't relate to nothing.
I put my letters up.
I didn't see.
And we don't see no.
I missed it.
Look in my comments. Look in the comments.
You didn't say that.
What comments?
Oh, I see it.
What that say?
Sit your motherfucking ass down before I beat your ass.
How did Mello understand that? Because I know all y'all understood that.
I didn't even
coming
see
from Coming from your mama, look in the comments in the
Yes.
neighborhood comments. Coming from
Mhm.
your mama and or your daddy, is that not how they talk to you?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
not Lolo, but definitely Onyx,
Yes.
huh?
Oh
Yeah.
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 Sit
Yeah.
your ass
So
That's
down.
how I
can
got
you
talked to.
can you
Just
tell
those
me
exact words.
Right.
how is it that we, the majority of us, are as sensitive as we are when the tone ain't the certain kind of way that we feel, because we didn't have no controlling factors when it came to our parents. Our parents stood on what they said, period. And they all read from the same book.
But you
So
said it
I,
So,
right there.
so to
Your
what
answer.
it is, so my take on that is so my grandparents, they were rough and they had a separation between them and their child. The gap between and so like you're like, oh, I'm not gonna raise my kids like that. I'm gonna let my child be my friend, and you see that don't work. Then the next generation is like, oh, I'm gonna be more aggressive with my child. But now the gap between the parent and the child has gotten much closer, and there are more parents that are friends with their children than actually parenting in the younger generations because they're initially growing up together.
Right.
So that now they're like, oh well, I care about how you feel. Well, just go ahead and express yourself because, as you said, I didn't have that. Wasn't no express yourself. I'm your feelings. I'm your emotions. I said go in there and clean them damn dishes. I don't care
Right.
what you feel about it. I don't care what you think about it. But mom, my arm broke. Take a Tylenol, put a warm towel on it, and go in there and wash them dishes. You know, and I think I think that has a lot to do with it because I'm still rough on my children, but I'm not as rough as my mother was.
And Onyx, you said the answer too. Um, you said control. We didn't have no control over that. So I know me. I said these words. I can't wait till I get grown.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way they talk. So right then, I'ma stand. You ain't gonna talk to me that kind of
Right.
way. I done cussed out many a supervisors trying to talk to me sideways.
Mm-hmm. I
What the
second
fuck
that.
did
I second that.
what the fuck did you just say to me? You can't
Right.
talk to me that way. You can't talk to me that way.
Right.
Matter of fact,
But
we can stop talking, go outside right quick.
Yeah,
the
right,
only
Yeah, like
person can talk to me like that is my parent. That
right,
nobody else can talk to me like that. No,
at a certain
nobody.
point,
So
but at a
we
certain
were
point,
raised that way. We
we
was
ain't doing
raised
that
not to
either.
have a voice. We was raised not to have an opinion, but we were raised like that. So that came up in the household. I thank God today, even though I was angry then, that I was raised like that because I have so much respect for adults and older
right.
people and my elders, and I have respect for them today because of the way I was raised. But I would not do my children like that.
But I
Yeah, I
guess
didn't.
that's what it is. You have the option of respect now, because back
mm-hmm.
then you didn't have that option. You got your face smacked. If I walked in the room, first of all, I had to ask. If there was grown people in
Right.
there, I had to
If it was
excuse
grown
me.
people.
Can I
Yep.
can I even
Yeah.
be in this area right now? And if it was
Right.
anything other than that, you got smacked and you had to figure out. Well, first of all, let me pick my face up, and then figure out why I was on the ground. Like now there it's an option to have that type of respect. Well, because I'm grown now, I can or you ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy, you ain't so yeah, respect is definitely an option, and I think that has a lot to do with
I,
why everybody's so emotional. Because now we have to be courteous and kind and thoughtful of somebody else's feelings, and to me, it's disgusting. I don't even like feelings, to be
I'm a,
honest.
I want to kind of add something that goes in a different direction. A lot of people probably are thinking like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be more respectful to people and this and the third, because
That
you
too.
got people out here going and shooting up a lot of people just because somebody said something that they didn't like when they were 15. I mean, we've been seeing school shootings ever since I was in school, and it's been happening. They do it at the mall, they do it at movie theaters, and all of that. So I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that things are a little bit different from when I was a child, from when y'all was, when we were children. That ain't the same planet no more. We're on a completely different plane of existence right now. And the reason why a lot of times I think that the parents are they end up being their children's friends is because, hey, look, I don't want to I don't want to push my children away from me the way my parents or parent pushed me away from them. So I'm not gonna do what
No
I was
child.
what I received. So I gotta find a different way to do it. I'm not saying be their friend, but you're gonna have to find something that's going to be as effective as going upside somebody's head with a flashlight or some shit like that. Because
I
there is a
think
there's a line between discipline and abuse.
I was
Yeah.
abused.
I think
Hey,
exposure
Yes.
has a lot to do with that. Because see, when we fought as kids, you got punched, you got beat up or whatever. That was it. It didn't go no further. It maybe went to the next school or somebody talking about it. Now you got these phones, and people are embarrassed internationally.
Right.
You got knocked
Hmm.
out. Everybody in the world see it. So now it's like by all means, I can't take this L. So now I
Yep.
got to show up and show out. I got to, be on 10 now. When
Right.
back then, okay, you got a butt whooping. People talked about it 2 or 3 weeks. You had your rematch, and that was it.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
whole different
yeah, that's
world
true.
for
You
kids
was
from
not
what we
allowed to touch
did.
that dough. You was not allowed to touch that dough. I don't care if it was your auntie. If mama didn't say auntie was coming over, why am I touching this dough?
Hmm.
Go on the back.
You couldn't you
So
couldn't you couldn't open the door if it was closed. Now I had to teach one of my stepchildren, hey, if that door's closed, you gotta knock. What are you doing?
Or you
Yeah,
gonna
You
get
you you,
you
you can't just walk up in here. This is my private area. What is wrong with you?
you'll get
You know the
petrified. Come on in here, you want to. You're gonna have trauma for the rest of your life. Like something happened when I
I'm
walked
I'm
in.
I'm really trying to save you. You just don't know it.
Right.
right.
so now with all being said, we go back to the men and the women, the masculinity and the femininity. We got to talk a certain kind of way to everybody. We get it. We making work difficult for supervisors. They can't even supervise no more because you got to be cautious on what you say and how you say it. Now let's take work out of the equation. Let's talk about the relationship. We in a relationship. I don't need no more content. Then we in a relationship, and I'm still expected to talk to you in a certain tone. That's man to woman, woman to man. How do we fix this?
By standing your ground. Stand your ground. If you're a man and you living in your masculine energy, don't bow down to that. Oh, you have. I mean, have respect, have courtesy. Don't do nothing to a person that you wouldn't. The basic stuff. But when I'm speaking in my masculinity or my directive tone, I'm gonna need you to take direction because this is what you put me in this position for to lead. And I'm not gonna apologize for it having a masculine undertone that upsets your femininity because at the end of the day we're trying to achieve something and get somewhere, and you can't let the imbalance of energies throw off what you're trying to do to achieve your goals. you know that's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm with that too. Cause like you said, if I'm the leader, the head of the house, like I said, I'm not being disrespectful, but there's when the direction is being had, yeah, you gotta. Sometimes it's a little firmer. Cause like in my household, I got pistols, I got knives, and
Allegedly.
allegedly. Thank you. And Troy
There's your legal
sometimes has an
counsel.
issue like, why you going out like that? Why you going? Well, in this climate, I stay ready so I ain't got to get ready.
There
And
you
my
go.
job is to protect the household. And they gonna be here just in case somebody get froggy and want to run up in this piece or whatever. It is I ain't know we gonna go down fight. So at that point, and she doesn't like that. She's like, Mr. Lewis, that's the way it is. And the bass get my voice, and that's that. No more talking about that. So as the man, you have to accept that it ain't no well, and no, because when the shit go down, we see what's going on in Minnesota. It ain't no. You got to
Okay.
stay ready.
Okay. Can I interject? Let's say it's not a it's not an issue of something like, you're protecting the house or concerned about safety. It's just something relational. I can't really think of an example, but just something that you two don't agree on relationally. Um, do you guys still feel that that's a stand your ground type thing, as Mr. Remix said, or does it deserve the opportunity to have the conversation that we keep talking about we need? Sometimes I think you have to stand down a little bit so that you can listen. And then the other person has to stand down a little bit so they can listen. But if everybody's, stuck, nobody wants to give an inch, then that's where you're never going to succeed as a couple in a relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is, because nobody ever wants to give.
In response to that, I think if you take your feelings out of the conversation before you have it, I think a conversation can be had, and but you can't forget about the comprehension part of the communication. It has to be put to where both parties can comprehend where each other is coming from without the feelings. Because once your feelings get involved, I don't come into a conversation with feelings. I come with reason and logic. That's why I have this FYF on my cut. Stands for fuck your feelings. Because and that came from the leader of the CERT club at the time made a decision for the whole club based on his personal feelings, and it wasn't conducive for everybody. So you got to take your feelings out of certain conversations, and I think they would go a lot better and help with comprehension.
But the reason why you even had the conversation is because someone was feeling some type of way, or there is some type of feeling for the conversation to even begin, whether it was a good opinion or not. Your feelings was in that conversation. That's why you end up having it.
Right. And I did, yeah,
Okay.
because I find it
And
we're
we're not
not
robots.
robots. We're not robots. So we all feel no matter what you say, we all have something. Like I said, there's a trigger for all of us. And what's
Right.
what's that trigger? It evokes some sort of emotion and gets a rise out of you, whether it's happy, you laugh, so you have some feelings. If you didn't have no feelings, you ain't gonna laugh. And that's a happy emotion. So we
Oh,
all have some sort. So if you got happiness, you got sadness, you got anger. Now to answer Lolo's questions, it's all it. Sometimes conversations start here, but then somebody's not listening, or somebody gets offended, or somebody says something, and then it gets here, and then it gets here, and then ain't nobody listening. And not all cases, but sometimes that does happen. But as I've said on this show before too, when it does happen like that, the next day, the next hour, I'm already processing like, okay, why did it go there? What part did I play in it? And do I need to apologize for it? That's where
Yep.
I'm either gonna stand my ground and come back and say, you know what, babe, you
Yep.
was right. We need to do this, or we can do this. And same with my friends, the same exact thing. Onyx will tell you, bro, I'm sorry, you was right. I'm gonna do this. But everybody, because we can all say, yeah, let's listen. Come on, we everybody got to be real. That don't happen all the time. Because, like I said, it starts here and then it ends up here.
so my nephew told me about what was this Christmas. And he said feelings take you further than you want to go and keep you there longer than you need to be, right? And I had to say it a couple times and think about what he was actually saying. You don't have to have your feelings involved to have a productive conversation, because if we can put the facts out there and then move off of those instead of, oh, well, I feel like, okay, so you feel a certain way, but what is the fact behind that? Like, what does your feeling actually do? And there's a difference between a feeling and an emotion, and I think a lot of people get those confused as well. And so you're using your feelings in this conversation, and then that brings out your emotions, and that's what creates the issue. When there's a conversation being had between a man and a woman in a relationship, yes, we both have to hear each other out and try to understand where one is coming from. But at the end of that, there has to be a conclusion. There has to be some kind of outcome to this. Otherwise, we're just babbling. So if you could set your feelings aside momentarily and say, okay, I don't feel like you should wash the dishes with Dawn, and you can't give any background as to why that's a thing. Then who cares about how you feel if if Palmolive cleans them better and gets more germs off of them and gets more of the grease off of them? You see what I'm saying? There has to be some kind of facts behind what you're saying. You can't just go off of your feelings and emotions, because as a man, to me, that's a female thing. That's not a female, a feminine trait, because there could be a feminine man. I don't want to, let me get that correct. That's a feminine trait.
Well, let
And
me
that's
just say this, coming from a relationship. Boundaries is very important, and having healthy boundaries is even more important, because when you're in a relationship, I may say something he may not agree with, but when I'm speaking of it, I'm just speaking of what's going on my end and what I feel. So I'm gonna give you an example. We went to the store the other day. I'm a salesperson. Bougie over here, not. He just gonna grab something off the shelf. I was
That's
grabbing some
me.
bags.
That's
We
me
needed some
too.
bags. I said, I'm gonna get these bags. These bags is on sale for $13. I'm gonna grab this bag because these bags is on sale for $20. I let him grab the bag, but when it was time to pay for the bag, he didn't pay for the bags. So I'm not tripping, just like, okay, well, my total would have been a little less if you would have just not let me grab the $13 bag. So he goes into his wallet to hand me $20. I didn't ask for the $20. The point is, you got the bags as if you was gonna pay for them. That's just my thing. Like, that ain't for you to get mad about. That ain't for us to have a discussion about. That ain't even for you to give me $20. The point is, I'm the one who said let's go to the store because I need some things, right? So I mean, I'm going to make these purchases, but you can't just put what's in my cart what you want if you ain't paying for it. Now that's just my opinion. This is a healthy boundary we have in here. But don't
Did you
hand me
ever
no
get those
money. I
shoes?
don't want
Did
the
you ever
money.
get them shoes?
I just see what I'm saying.
You should have separated
This
the cart. That's your
this
back
happens.
half. This is my
This
half.
happens several times, but it's healthy though. It's not supposed to be for him to get upset with or try to hand me money. This is just something that we have to come to a conclusion with when we do things, because either I'm a purchaser, you purchase. If you're not purchasing, you should just be right there with me. You should just be right. We should just be together.
Yeah, but if I'm giving you the money for it, right? Just like,
After
hold on,
we
hold
go,
on,
we
hold on,
going out the store.
hold on, hold on,
Uh-oh.
hold on. Because you'll give me the money for it as well if it was the opposite way. You'll be like, oh, let me help. But it's the same way because it was just more bags than the bags you were getting. You were getting bags of 60, I was getting bags of 80. Right?
Yeah,
Men's
I'm
math.
just giving an
Men's math.
example
Right?
of having healthy boundaries.
Healthy
Right?
boundaries.
But do
Snoopy,
you
Yeah, I'm
put
have the
cool
Bella.
too.
bags?
Do
Listen,
you put the bag? Hold
listen,
on, y'all, real quick.
listen.
Snoopy Cliff, I see
I
you about
love
to
it.
rock and roll.
No, I was just gonna say, we all have feelings, whether you want to admit it or not. Sometimes we use the word feel for I think, and we substitute that for the word think. So sometimes people who overanalyze things become too smart for themselves, I believe. Because, like I said, I can get a rise out of everybody. So you may think and you may sit up there and say, yeah, it's not the feelings. No, no. The fact that you're upset, and I disagree with nobody said that feelings and emotions are different, because you want to call them kissing cousins or whatever. You have to have one, and then you're gonna have the other. It's just every feeling evokes some sort of emotion. If you want to separate it two, it's just no getting around it. Whether sexual, like I said, laughter, happiness, we all feel. No one's a robot, and because in that case, that's why you have. And those are the psychopaths. They kill with no emotion.
Right.
Or
So
they're really robots because they out here.
AI is a motherfucker.
They out
AI.
here.
All right. So jump out
Can
whenever you have to,
I
Mello.
say
But
something
I'm
that I've been trying to get in to say? I
oh
think that
sorry.
people's no, just so before we change subject, people's life experiences and what they've been through help, or it varies so much and it helps shape the people who we are. So delivery and the receiving is also going to vary. So I think if it's a relationship that we really care about, whether it's a friendship, family, a relationship, you're going to take time to have the conversation, really understand and see where the other person's coming from, and they're hard. It's hard conversations a lot of times, and you have to get down to the you know, to the nitty gritty of it, if you want to say that, and just learn each other, and then know how to communicate better from that way, because it just varies so much
I
between
appreciate that.
individuals.
That's
It
good. That's really good take.
it
Um,
allows me to go right into. I'm gonna just keep going with your thought, Lola. I'm just gonna post up my
oh,
my
keep
notes.
going.
Yeah,
So
keep going.
I just Doe made me interested to find out what the difference between emotions and feelings were. So of course I looked it up. And this is what it says. It says emotions are automatic, universal, physical, and neurological responses, like a racing heart from fear, while feelings are the conscious, personal interpretation and awareness of those emotions, shaped by thoughts, memories, and culture, like what Fuego was saying. Feeling scared or anxious. Emotions are the raw bodily signals occurring quickly. Feelings are the subjective experience and labeling that comes after and can last longer.
Mhm.
So I think it's safe to say we all have those.
I'm getting. I think I'm getting tore apart here. I've read a couple of these comments over here, and the
Uh oh.
question was about the masculine and feminine energy. Well, I'm not going to apologize for having the masculine energy that I have. It being that if it overrides feminine energy, then that's just so be it. And it's not that I don't care about my partners, because we were talking about being in a relationship. I do care and value her opinion and thoughts, but when I'm expected, uh, when accountability is put on my head, because heavy is the head that wears the crown, I have to be double accountable for my actions and the outcomes of situations. So yes, I'm a little more stern. Yes, I don't. Yes, I am. So if it's perceived that my opinion is the only one that matters, then that's just what it is, and that's why I'm not in a relationship with some of the people who have those responses. I appreciate them though. I'm not judging you for having them, but that's my life. This is my walk, and that's just how I feel. I feel like I have to stand on that, and not have those blurred lines of who is the man and who is the woman in the relationship.
So with with we're gonna call Doughboy mean. With
Wouldn't
with
be the
No,
first
Doughboy's
that's
time.
look
true. That's
with
true.
Doughboy's thought,
Hey,
with his
true.
thought, it brings to mind,
True that. That's who does my hair.
how do you balance feminine and masculine energy? How do you balance it? Because in all honesty, we all have a little bit of both. Believe it or not, we do. Some of us are well versed in both, and some of us are not. Um, Everything ain't gonna be strong, and I'm gonna use myself as an example. I have a daughter. Sometimes all it took was just a slight inflection of the voice, just raise the voice just a smidget, and it didn't go no further. Discipline was not needed. I just needed to raise my tone just a little bit. Whereas I'm a product, I was raised by my mother. Her raising her voice did nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. But when she became Kung Fu Panda, Tasmanian Devil, or whatever you want to call it, when she went off, which was more masculine, if you will, in my opinion, I reacted differently, right? So I think that some of us, men and women alike, we have to learn who we are first of all. Most of us know who we are, but then again, we really know who we are? There is a soft side. There's a hard side. The hard side comes as a result of your upbringing. The soft side comes as a result of who you're dealing with. And this is just my thought process. Who you dealing with? You dealing with your mom, fellas. We gonna be soft with moms. We ain't gonna just be talking to moms any old kind of way. Ladies, a lot of ladies pride themselves on being daddy's girls. They respect their daddies to the highest degree. But when it comes to that ninja that's in your life that you got the baby with or babies and et cetera, you don't give him the same level of respect. Something for us to think about. I'm not here to preach to nobody because I'm far from perfect, far from it. But it's something to think about. Am I balanced in who I am? Am I balanced with my masculinity? Am I soft enough, to deal with, like, my daughter? She's 23 and she'll tell you, if you talk to her, like, yeah, my dad be fussing. And I don't be fussing. I just be trying to help her see certain things. But that's her perception of her dad. Her dad is always fussing. When I call you by your whole name, first, middle, and last, that's when I'm fussing. But if I say, baby girl, I ain't fussing. I'm just trying to get you to see something. But it don't matter how I address her, I'm fussing. That's how she thinks. So I don't know. I think that it's something that you have to work on. We don't have to be mean, but we don't have to be pushovers either. I was talking to my friend earlier today. It was like some of us fellas are viewed as punks. I'm no punk. I'm not gonna let you just talk to me any old kind of way. But at the same time, I don't have to yell at you either to get you to do what I need you to do. So then that's when you go into that clink clink quiet mode. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then let the games begin. Because when we go quiet, ladies, y'all don't like that.
And then I'm a pounce on you.
You just go put that $20 bag back on the shelf, okay?
The bag up.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? I ain't.
You ain't?
He not.
I ain't.
He not.
But I would like to add. Go ahead,
ahead.
though. I just want to add to the question was, how do you balance the femininity and masculinity? First of all, one thing we can do to balance it is to realize that it's a chemical imbalance. You said something real keen when you said that both of us have feminine and masculine in us, where we both have estrogen and testosterone, which makes us either masculine or feminine. So if there's a chemical imbalance inside that person's body, man or woman, that woman may look masculine. She may act masculine. Or if that man is acting feminine, it may be a chemical imbalance. And it's not because of anything that they have done outside of, I don't know, eating the food or the vegetables or the medicines that we have in the stores. These things have stuff in there that makes us create more than what we're supposed to have as a man or as a woman. So if we can realize that that's what's going on and be more mindful of what we put in our body, what we watch, what we read, what we listen to, who we are around, that plays a pivotal role in it too. Because if you're around somebody who they have a one-track mind, you cannot sway them. It's like their way or the highway, and you just can't get with that. That's like two captains on the same ship. You can't go the same way. It's not that y'all are opposing forces, but y'all on the same level. So what they say about if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
You're in the wrong room, right?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely know that I am imbalanced, unbalanced, whichever one is the proper term.
You think?
Clearly,
You think so?
You think so, Captain Obvious?
So, I say this to say, because if I'm in my full masculinity, say 90-10, right? And my woman is in her full femininity, 90-10, then that is our balance. Because out in the world by myself, I have to be on my masculine stuff at all times, because it can be perceived as me being a punk if I just walk up and let somebody slap me and do nothing, right? And then if I overreact and beat them, now I'm aggressive. So I might as well choose the happy place inside me that said slap them back, and then my day's good. So,
You said that my day is good. Really?
yeah.
And also,
Scooby-Doo.
don't think that just because somebody doesn't respond to something that you do, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying just generally
Right.
speaking, if somebody thinks, hey, I'm gonna do this at the third, and they don't do nothing back, don't get full of yourself, because you might have just got spared. You might be talking to a trained killer and they walked off saying, you know
Right.
what, it'll be over with before you hit
Right,
the
you
ground.
don't
You don't
know
even
who
know.
you talk to.
So that's another reason why it's kind of like, man, you don't know who takes what, who's got what on their mind. And if you think, oh yeah, I said this and they ain't even do nothing. Yeah, he let you live too.
The strength in walking away.
Right. Interesting,
Well,
man.
you gotta have that balance. That's why I say it's okay. That's why I stand on 10 in my relationship as the man, and I think it helps guide a woman naturally into more of her feminine era, because there's women out there who have been through things that she should not have been through, that put her in her masculine energy. And so when I step in and I take over that burden that she was carrying as a man, then I'm gonna carry that. Let me carry that so you can relax and fall back into your femininity.
Well, when you find your femininity, um,
You okay, Devin?
I'm all right. Go ahead, Lolo.
no, I think we talked about this at the Friday. Sometimes you have to understand that, like, you came along and you were the captain of the day. You saved everything, but it may take that person who was in that other mode mentally for so long time to realize, okay, this guy is the real deal. He is, saving the day, and I can relinquish some of that. You can't expect to just happen like that, especially if she's been holding it down by herself for a minute. It's going to take her time to realize that you're that guy, all the way around the way you're talking about. I'm saying a little bit at a time. If you expect just to snap your fingers,
Right.
You're absolutely right. I'm dealing with that now, and it's not even that much of a battle, because it's something that she and I want to do, or her and I want to do, is let her live in her femininity and be in her soft girl era. And it furthermore makes me have to, do the checks and balances and try to give grace for her to fall into her full femininity. So I agree with you 100%.
yay.
Shooby-Doo. I'll say this. I won't be the final word, but I'll be the final word. We have to not be afraid to live in either our masculinity or our femininity. And I say that because guess what? Sometimes, fellas, we need that woman on our team that's going to help us to see things softly, if you will. Ladies, you too, sometimes you're going to have to live in your masculinity, if you will. He ain't around. So are you going to break down and cry over whatever the situation is, or are you going to handle it? Most of us own vehicles in some fashion, shape, or form. I ran out of gas. So you going to call him from work to come get you some gas? Or are you going to handle business?
Call AAA.
Handle it.
That you could call AAA too. You can
Put my leg out on the side of the car.
well, there it is. Throw it out. Leg out.
Hey, you remember what happened when Michael Jackson ran out of gas on Thriller?
Right. Hey.
Y'all got to think about everything that be going on, man. It's a crazy world we live in.
You better not be running out of gas.
Yeah, exactly, Nadine. We're gonna handle it.
But see, and that's the thing. So, like I always make reference to Sasha.
Oh yeah.
I love you, baby girl, if you're listening. So I try to teach her certain things. I don't want her to be no dude, none whatsoever. but I want her to be able to handle herself, whether there's a dude there or not. Whether, like, when she first got her car, her tire pressure, the light came on. She called me from work early in the day. I'm like, baby girl, I'm at work. She's like, but the light came on, daddy. What does that mean? She about to panic. Like, it's okay. Don't worry. We're going to make sure it gets taken care of. So, no doubt, we pumped up the tire. Boom. She went on about her business. Well, about a week later, guess what? That light came on again.
Kind of slowly. A little slowly.
Very slow.
So
that means that, baby girl, we're going to have to go get you another tire, get a patch, something. But you can't just keep popping air in there every once a week. That's just not going to work.
You don't have a blowout.
So
something is wrong with that tire.
Correct. The life lesson at that moment was sometimes you're going to have to handle that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these things, I get it. That dude in your life, he should get your oil changed. He should get your car washed if he's in your life. But now he ain't in your life. You don't have that guy in your life. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Because she ain't calling her daddy talking about, daddy, come wash my car. No. That's your car. You pay the money and go get it washed.
That's yours.
But it's certain things that, the masculine part is okay. There are certain times, though, I just think that us as adults, men and women, we really have to work on learning how to talk to one another. Talk to one another. Not talk at each other, but talk to one another. Ask me some viewpoint questions. See how I feel about certain things. I should ask you about how you feel. But we don't do enough.
$20 trash bag.
$20 trash bag. There you go. There you
Especially
go.
if that's not lavender scented.
Which is not supposed to be good for you anyway.
It ain't.
It's not a discussion that's supposed to keep popping up, but that's what people do.
Hey, y'all, if y'all don't see JP for a couple of days, you already know what it is.
I see you. That's where he at.
They don't be healthy.
Anywho, I'm just commend those of us ladies who can handle business. And I'm not saying that you got to be a man. Please don't be. But if you can handle your business, kudos to you. For those of you who are accustomed to somebody handling the business for you, it's okay to learn something different. It is. Now, I get it. Sometimes you need that masculine assistance, that male assistance. It's okay to be Penelope, the damsel in distress. You could be Darla. Help, Alfalfa. Help. Not a problem, because some of us want to come a running anyway. But on the flip side of that, fellas, you don't always have to be
Mario and Luigi.
Captain
Mario
Say.
Luigi, right? You don't always got to be that guy. You could actually be Glass Joe.
Yep.
Right? You could be Glass Joe.
Get out of there quick.
Hey, before you lose all of it. But listen to her. You know what I mean? Allow her the space to show you the soft side. Even Shaka Zulu's baby mama said, "Let me love you, Shaka. Let me love you." Right? We need that. That's how we grow. Without that, I don't need your hands. None of you fellas. Pass.
Not a sausage party.
You're gonna be getting a sausage party. We calling Diddy for some oil.
Anywho, here we go.
Oh shoot. Anywho, it's that time, man. I appreciate you guys. This has been a great conversation.
Look what you just did.
I will say this as we continue to learn about ourselves and each other. I'm grateful for
Diddy.
Yeah, I don't get
I'm grateful for each one of you guys. Truly, I am grateful. That's True. That's JP. That's Doughboy. That's Lolo's turn. That's the dude Devin. Fuego. Snoopy Cliff Mello. Without you guys, man, this wouldn't be growing as it's growing. So kudos to you. To those of you in the neighborhood, man, who have been rocking with me from the beginning till present, I truly appreciate you. Some of my technical advisors behind the scenes, even just you participating in the dialogue. I truly appreciate that because a lot of
Yes.
people say, "Oh, I watched the show. Well, why you didn't say something?"
Right.
Well, say something. You know, it's okay. We're not always going to agree with one another, but this is how we learn from one another.
Yeah.
So continue to participate, tell a friend about it, share. We don't mind. With that being said, you guys, I think we're gonna call it a night, unless y'all have something to say. If not,
I just wanted to say one thing. Just
sure.
one. Hey, my daughter put this thing up on her door, and it was so cold. It said, "What if it all works out?"
I like that.
I just wanted to share that. That's all. I saw that. I'm like, what you? Yeah. What if instead of worrying about the negative, what if everything is gonna be great? What if it all works out? So
Hey, she might be on to something because guess what? In most cases, it does work out. It just works out in its time and not
in its own
yours.
time.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you.
Tell your daughter I said thank you. Appreciate that.
I'll let her know.
Shoot,
Yeah.
we do. I think it's time to hit that button. Hit that button. I think I know where the button is. Let's see if I get it.
Hit the
Bye,
button.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Hit the button.
Oh shoot! From
See
the
you next
desert
week.
to the sea and to all the cities in between, we bid you all. Like, oh wait, before I say,
My bad.
to all you Pittsburgh people, sorry for your loss. Oh,
Hey, I don't know what's going on.
Why did you have a throw a jab like that last night?
Late night dialogue, let the realness spark. This is Gentlemen After Dark. Tap in with your host on Gentlemen After Dark. After work, after dark. Men and women talk, no games, no fronts. Gentlemen